रचना रचता का ज्ञान जिसे, पर ऐसा भी बनना होगा नहीं कभी अभिमान जिसे। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा। ये दुनिया तो मायावी है, माया से भला कैसी यारी। अपने तो दो ही ठिकाने हैं, वैकुंठ दुनिया निराकारी। धुंधला सा अंधियारा है, दीपक से उजियारा होगा। ये आँख भी तन का दीपक है, ये ज्ञान जीवन दीपक होगा। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा। हर शिव की याद रहेगी तब आँखों में समाया वो होगा। हम धन्य तभी बन पाएंगे जब ऐसा प्रिय जीवन होगा। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा।
आनंद के प्रदाता, हे स्नेह शक्ति दाता, अव्यक्त बाप दादा सादर पधारिए।
तो बाप दादा ने देखा कि मालिक को हिलाने वाला विशेष मन है, और आप स्वराज अधिकारी राजाओं और मानव का मंत्री है। वह मन मालिक है और आप मंत्री हो। आप राजा हो ना, मन तो राजा नहीं है, मंत्री है। सहयोग मन का मालिकपन ये सदा हो, तब कहेंगे कि स्वराज अधिकारी, नहीं तो कभी अधिकारी कभी अधीन। इसका कारण क्या है? क्यों नहीं परिवर्तन होता? जब समझते भी हो फिर भी संस्कार के वश हो जाते कि पहले मन को कंट्रोल करो। कहते हो राजा है, लेकिन राजा का अर्थ है जिसमें रूलिंग पावर हो। अगर नाम राजा और रूलिंग पावर नहीं, उसका क्या हाल होगा? राज चलेगा उसका नहीं। तो रूलिंग पावर आई है, कितनी आई है, कितने परसेंटेज में रूलिंग पावर है? संस्कार के ऊपर विजय नहीं प्राप्त कर सकते। टाइम लगता है बहुत, समझती है कल से नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन जब कल होता है तो आज से कल की बात बड़ी हो जाती है। तो कहती है कल छोटी बात थी ना, आज तो बहुत बड़ी बात थी। तो बड़ी बात होने के कारण थोड़ा हो गया, फिर ठीक करें। ये बड़ों को अपने दिल को दिलासा देते हो, और ये दिलासा देते हुए चलते हो, लेकिन ये दिलासा नहीं है, ये दुख है। आप समझते हो उस समय, थोड़े समय के लिए अपने को या दूसरों को दिलासा, बस अभी ठीक हो जाएंगे, लेकिन ये स्वयं को धोखा देने की आदत पक्की करती जाती, जो इस समय पता नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन जब प्रैक्टिकल में धोखा मिलता है तभी समझते हैं, तो हाँ ये धोखा है।
प्यारे अपने परम धाम को छोड़कर, प्रेम में नेम अपने सभी तोड़कर, आप बाबा है आए हमारे लिए, स्वर्ग सौगात लाए हमारे लिए। प्यारे
बाप दादा की बात याद रखना भूल नहीं जाना। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success, faith, and spiritual intoxication. Father Brahma, on the basis of his faith and spiritual intoxication, came to know his fixed destiny and used everything of his in a worthwhile way in a second. He didn't keep anything for himself, but used everything in a worthwhile way. And you saw the practical proof of that until his last day, through his body, he did the service of writing letters, and through his mouth, he spoke elevated versions. Even on the last day, he used his time, thoughts, and body in a worthwhile way. So the meaning of using in a worthwhile way is to use it in an elevated way. Those who use everything in a worthwhile way in this way are definitely successful. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 12. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Today's topic, faith and spiritual intoxication. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. Everywhere I go, they talk about a Vyakti Parivar. They say it's a beautiful family. They feel belonging. Everything is consistent. It's not everyone knows, but those who listen to it, they feel very happy. They feel they are powerful. They know the deep secrets. Right? And it's true because when we are able to talk together as a family and discuss about some of the deep secrets, why it is important to surrender everything to Baba. Not because Baba wants it, right? What Baba will do. We have to use it, right, in worthwhile way. If I want that until end, my everything is being used in worthwhile way. My body, my wealth, my mind. Not that you can't think properly, you can't do anything. If it is totally surrender, then it belongs to Baba. Then it must be used in worthwhile way. It's a deep secret, right? That means if whatever I think is mine, there's no guarantee that it will be used in worthwhile way. And the example of Brahma Baba is given. Until last day, he was able to answer the letters, able to give direction for many things which were pending. He decided everything. The example of many, many Baba's ancestor souls, children, because they surrendered to Baba, their everything was used in worthwhile. So on one side, Baba says that use everything in worthwhile way. But other side also, if I am surrendered and everything belongs to Baba, it cannot go waste. It will be used in worthwhile. If someone has doubt what's happening to the money I gave, we shouldn't have. Because once you give to Baba, it belongs to Baba. And how can Baba's anything can be wasted? Once it belongs to Baba in whatever way. Yesterday I was talking to one soul that we should never, never doubt when there is sickness, what will happen? What's my future? If you haven't insured, then you worry, right? So that's why Baba keep telling us, children, insure everything. Surrender everything. So when you insure something, you always get return, right? What is called as worthwhile way. So many other points emerge, but I was taking on this one, and Baba is saying that three things, Baba, Father Brahma, on the basis of his faith and spiritual intoxication. If that faith doesn't change into intoxication, then you will think, Lord. He came to know his fixed destiny and used everything of his in a worthwhile way in a second. What Baba came to know his destiny, what is he going to become? So what he should do at present, just imagine he got faith 100%. And because of that, he surrendered. He said, oh, if I have to be Brahma, so Vishnu. So let me take Vishnu's position or seat, status. Very interesting when we think, like if Baba tells you, child, you're going to become that. And if you have 100% faith, then you will surrender and say, okay, I have to claim that status. So I have to surrender to Baba completely. It's very interesting. If you have faith in the destiny, then you will use everything in worthwhile way in a second. He didn't even think anything for himself, but used everything in worthwhile way. And you saw the practical proof of that until his last day. Through his body, he did the service of writing letters, and through his mouth, he spoke elevated versions. Even on the last day, he used his time, his thoughts, and the body in a worthwhile way. So the meaning of using in worthwhile way is to use it in an elevated way. So Baba is saying those who use everything in worthwhile way, in this way, are definitely successful. When Baba said this way, what is the way? So Baba instantly surrendered and didn't even think, what's my future? Let me keep one third of the property for me. He formed a trust. Everyone from the trust played a beautiful part. All the others, they had so much love for Baba and Yagya. Lot of love. Not only that, but that means if I have surrendered, everything belongs to Baba. And it will be used in the maximum success or maximum in a worthwhile way. Because it's Baba's. So every moment, every breath, every second will multiply into so much. And that's your income, that's your fortune. So it's not a question of, we think so limited. Sometimes I remember we here in India, they write Baba's box, Baba's Bhandari. So in foreign countries, when we went, then we cannot write donation. Baba didn't like the word donation. How can people donate in my name? I am the one who is bestower. I don't take donations. Then we said, okay, so we came up with contribution. Contribution is more like cooperation. But in India, they write Baba's Bhandari. So whatever you have put in Baba's Bhandari, Baba becomes responsible to use it in an appropriate way. If someone doesn't, then it's a big karmic accounts. So how to completely surrender and see how it is being used in a worthwhile way. So I think we all should think about it and use it in worthwhile way. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and greetings, Avyakti Parivar. Om Shanti, good morning, Mohini Didi. I was
Good morning.
feeling so much love for you today. I mean, you know I love you, but this morning I was remembering you a lot because sometimes when I used to come from Harmony House, you would ask me, "How are you doing, Tina? And how was your day? And did you practice homework?" And so when I was doing this homework today, it's Thursday here. It was a long morning. So since 3 a.m. I was up, and luckily, pleasantly, surprisingly, my all preparation of bowl, cleaning kitchen, everything was done by 5 a.m. And so I said, okay, let me do the fruits. And I did the fruits for Baba. Let me do the flowers. I did flowers for Baba. Let me put it all together. I did everything. And then suddenly at 6, I don't know what happened. I felt a drop in my energy. And I didn't know what to do, but I just sat with Baba. And then after Bhog, I had to give Bhog to one brother. So I gave him Bhog, but internally I'm telling myself, Tina, you should smile. But I wasn't able to smile and I couldn't force myself. But then the brother started talking to me and very naturally I smiled. And that's when I had this profound realization. What you said yesterday, when you said, oh, if you're not feeling zeal and enthusiasm, sometimes you have to borrow it from others. And I was like, Didi, how can you borrow enthusiasm, because everybody in the morning is so quiet. And so I was like, this is what it means. I had a practical experience of that I just borrowed that enthusiasm in that moment and I felt so good. And after that, the day went by and till now, I'm just fine. So I just wanted to thank you for that beautiful sharing that you shared yesterday, when you were asked about zeal and enthusiasm. So I was just appreciating. I was also remembering you for one more thing, but I'll share with you about that in a bit. I want to know a little bit about this insurance business. Baba said today in the Murli that on the path of devotion, people do what not to find God and to attain God and to just feel that they belong to Shiva. They are willing to sacrifice themselves, right? They are willing to die. But Baba is not asking us to die. Baba's definition of sacrificing yourself was, you belong to me. So I want to ask you, Didi, is belonging to Baba easy or difficult? Because he again defined belonging to Baba means one who follows his Srimad. So is belonging to Baba easy or difficult?
If our aim is to follow Baba, then it's easy. Because he's showing us the path. Only what you have to do is put your foot on his footstep. So actually, if we don't follow Baba, then we will find obstacle, different energies around. So actually, Baba wants to make it easy by accepting us and everything else, what I have. So as father, we all have experience from parents. They don't make anything difficult for children, right? They always try to make it easy.
Right.
He wants to make it easy, but we are used to difficult things. We make things difficult, like homework, which I will be sharing. that why it was easy for Baba to surrender because of his faith, because of his intoxication, and because of 100% faith in the destiny that is future. Like Brahma, so Vishnu, so Brahma Baba had 100% faith. And because of that, he was able to surrender everything. Otherwise, he would have said, oh, let me keep some. No. He said,
Yeah.
I have to become Brahma, so Vishnu. So I have to give everything to Baba. But also to protect ourselves from attack of Maya or Ravan, Baba gives us shelter. He really is keep whatever we have given to Baba from there, actually will remain safe. But if it's then my karmic accounts, I could lose anything, everything, right? So
Yeah.
actually, Baba is making everything easy for us. Belonging to Baba is very easy. It's like, when I remember that as a teenager, my grandfather used to feel that every child should know how to spend but how to save. And so he will encourage us that this month you all will get this much extra so you all can put in the bank. He was postmaster. So those days we didn't have accounts in bank, but we used to go to post office and open a short account. So he will give us extra money and open the account for us, and all the children put some money there. So it was so interesting that how even Baba, when I look at Bab Dada, how they keep giving us kind of bonus or some teaching, some secrets
Yeah.
by which we can earn unlimited. So father is father, right?
Right, right. I like when you said that if it is mine, then there is no guarantee that it will be used in a worthwhile way. But if I think that it belongs to Baba, then there is 100% guarantee that it will be used in a worthwhile way, which is like a secret, I feel. It's very beautiful. So, Didi, if what you're saying that belonging to Baba is easy, then my follow-up question is, when Baba talks about following Srimad, he said in the essence of the Murli today that that is the foundation for you to experience fullness in all your treasure stores. So how can I understand what is his Srimad? Is he talking about the gross Srimad of purity, of Murli, of Amrit Vela, or is he talking about the subtle Srimad? Because sometimes also Baba gives different directions to different children, right? Sometimes he will say, okay, you should get married. Sometimes he will say, no, you should not. Or sometimes he'll say, you should do the job. And sometimes he'll say, you should not. So how do we understand that I am actually following Baba Srimad? What does Baba mean by following Srimad in this particular scenario where I will experience fullness in all treasures?
Some children, Baba know that they will follow the directions. And some Baba knows that even they ask, they will do what their mind will say, dictates. So Baba is very careful in giving directions. So it's surprising to some, as you said, Baba will say, no, now don't work, you don't need to. And for some, even their instrument keeps saying, you must continue to work. So they are in conflict, what should I do? So I think it depends on how much my relationship with Baba, and how much strength and the faith I have to follow Baba Srimad. So Srimad is at both levels. One is in a subtle way, and one is in a gross way. Like one is very general about purity, and another is based on person's circumstances.
Correct, correct. So it is about following both, right? physical, then
Yeah,
your treasure store.
we have to understand. If
Hmm.
someone goes and asks Baba, can I get married? And Baba knows that he wants to get married.
Yeah.
So Baba will, yeah, child, go do
Yeah.
pure marriage. So
Hmm.
there are some who got permission. Baba himself
Yeah.
got them married.
Hmm.
I remember that someone was celebrating 50th wedding anniversary, saying mine was the first spiritual wedding,
Hmm.
you know, because of circumstances,
Hmm.
not bondage, and also knowing that they will be able to follow purity.
Yeah.
Baba gave direction, you
Hmm.
know.
Hmm. Hmm.
But generally, purity is most important.
Right.
Right?
Right. Right. Okay, that is nice to know that it is not just about the gross Srimad that Baba is talking, but really the subtle aspects of Srimad. If I can follow those, then my treasure stores will be full. So Didi also connected with this. Baba was saying in the Murli today, and he said this 2 times actually, that it is very difficult for faith to be instilled. And he said the reason is because you can't see, he's incorporeal, he doesn't have a corporeal form. And so then what is the way to increase the faith in Baba? Or you would say that is just fortune? Or is there any effort that somebody can make so that they can actually have faith in Baba?
Mm. I think that soul consciousness will help.
Okay.
Plus, following the teachings of Father, you will
Mhm.
recognize Father. Because what
Uh-huh.
is he asking us to do? We will become that. So Father must be higher than that.
Mm.
Like Baba says that the knowledge to become deity from human can only be given by God.
Right.
Because someone higher than deities can give. And then we know this is what we are becoming, deities. So God himself is giving us knowledge. So through the knowledge, recognition comes. And
Uh-huh.
then because of knowledge, a proper yoga connection, then many experiences of Baba as Karan
Mm.
Karavannar, Baba as Almighty, Baba
Mhm.
as Ocean of Love. All
Mm.
these are experiences, right? And when there
Yeah.
are experiences, then it's very easy to believe Baba, right?
Very nice. Thank you so much. That's very helpful. One other question I have is about this thing in the Murli Baba said that you could ask me, what you would become if you were to shed your body today. And that's when I was remembering you because I said I didn't have the fortune to be with Brahma Baba to ask him this question. And I didn't have the fortune to be with in front of Avyak Babdada on this stage that I could actually pose this question to him. But I feel I'm close to you and I feel you know a little bit about my efforts. So I was wondering if I were to ask you this question, Didi, if I were to shed my body today, would you be able to tell me what position we will be able to claim? How will we know the answer to this? Because you are the
Yeah.
closest one now to us and also to Baba, so how will we know if I ask this question?
First, I have to get permission from Baba that should I tell someone or not. Because
Okay.
if Baba will say yes, it will help the soul.
Hmm.
But I think we have to help increase enthusiasm and faith of everyone.
Uh-huh.
And in that context, I will look at the enthusiasm, look at how you are able to take responsibility, how you are able to do your capacities.
Hmm.
Based on all that, I can say definitely that you will get a good status.
Okay. That's so good to know.
And
Thank-
more will be sometimes privately.
Yes, I will wait for that time. I love
Okay.
I love the personal little nuggets that you give us and I miss that, Didi. I miss your presence in Avyakti Bhavan here. So it was very, very beautiful. Thank you so much for your time. It was very nice. Appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Om Shanti.
you. Om Shanti.
वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार, प्रभु तेरे वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार, उसका तो मन हो जाता है सभी हदों से पार। प्रभु तेरे वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार, प्रभु तेरे वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार। बिखर रहा प्रकाश यहाँ दिव्य लाल सुनहरा, बंधन मुक्त अवस्था का यहाँ हो रहा अनुभव गहरा। बिखर रहा प्रकाश यहाँ दिव्य लाल सुनहरा, बंधन मुक्त अवस्था का यहाँ हो रहा अनुभव गहरा। समा के तेरी किरणों में मिल रहा आनंद अपार, प्रभु तेरे वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार, प्रभु तेरे वतन का अनुभव जो कर लेता एक बार।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
ओम शांति।
बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
माना दो आदमी लड़ रहे हैं, गुस्से में है, मैं इसी टाइम पर एक के हाथ में जाकर के चाकू छरी दे देता हूँ और वो छुरी जो है वो सामने वालों को मारता है, वो सामने वाला मर जाता है। तो जिसने छुरी लगाई उसको तो सजा होगी, परंतु मैंने भी छुरी दिया उसके हाथ में और उसके कारण उसने वो छुरी लगाई, इसलिए वो मर गया। इसके लिए मैंने छुरी उस टाइम पर उसको दिया, उसके कारण उसका जो गुनाह जो हुआ, उसकी मृत्यु हुई, उसकी हत्या हुई, उसका मुझे आधा जिम्मेदार गिनती करेंगे। अगर उसको लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट देंगे कोर्ट तो मुझे 10 साल की सज़ा मिलेंगे। एबेटमेंट की सज़ा 50% है, ऐसा लौकिक दुनिया में भी कहते हैं। तो उसी प्रकार से हम ऐसा कर्तव्य करें और हम ऐसी वाणी चलाए, हम सामने वालों के लिए अशुभ भावना के आधार पर कर्तव्य करें, श्राप दे दे, बाबा ने कहा हुआ है कि अपनी निर्मल वाणी ध्यान रखिए। कल जो बाबा ने कही है ना बात, कि अभी हमारी वाणी में वो ताकत आ गई है, उस ताकत के आधार पर हमें अपनी वाणी का संयम बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। ये तो 5% बाबा ने कल कहा है। ऐसा ना हो कई बार हम ऐसी वाणी चला लेते हैं, उसके कारण इतना विकर्म बनता है, वो 5% क्या माइनस हो जाता है। जैसे अभी आप अमेरिका में अपने साइबेरिया में जाते हैं, रशिया में टेम्परेचर माइनस में चलता है, ऐसे हमारा खाता में प्लस के बदले में माइनस भी होता होगा, क्या मालूम। इसलिए हमें अपने खाते के बारे में ध्यान रखना चाहिए। हमें मालूम पड़ ही जाता है, बाद में आप देखना, अरे आपका अंतरात्मा कहता ही है। ये सब झमेले करने से क्या फ़ायदा। हमारा ही अंतरात्मा ही हमारे लिए बेस्ट गाइड है कि हम ये झमेला जो निर्माण करते हैं। आपको मालूम होगा इतिहास के अंदर अशोक राजा ने, सम्राट अशोक ने जब वहाँ पर जाकर के लिच्छवियों की सबकी इतनी हत्या किया, और उसके बाद उसने देखा, उसको कहा कि क्या एक थोड़ी मेरी साम्राज्य की इच्छा तृप्ति के लिए मैंने इतने लाखों लोग की हिंसा किया। कैसा इसको वैराग आ गया। इस प्रकार से हम कभी योग के अंदर हमने अपने किए हुए कर्मों के आधार पर, हमने किए हुए झमेलों के आधार पर कभी तो सोचे हम ये सिर्फ सेवा कर रहे हैं, झमेले कर रहे हैं। हाँ, अहम भाव के आधार पर, अहंकार के आधार पर, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार के आदि के बातें के आधार पर जो कर रहे हैं, उसका फल क्या है। वाल्मीकि को भी यही बताया ना। नारद ने क्या पूछा, क्या पूछा? नारद ने वाल्मीकि को यही कहा कि तुम ये पाप कर्म कर रहे हो, तेरा परिवार उसमें सहयोगी है। उसने समझा जरूर होगा, और वाल्मीकि जो है वाल्या कोली के रूप में, भील के रूप में अपने बीवी बच्चों को पूछने को गया। सबने कहा हमारा क्या, हम क्यों भी आपके भागीदार बने पाप में, हम कोई जिम्मेदार नहीं है। जितने भी झमेले आदि करते हैं उसके अंदर हमारा कोई पार्टनर नहीं है। अच्छे काम करेंगे उसमें और सबका शेयर होता है, बुरे कर्म में किसी का भी शेयर नहीं होगा, ये हकीकत है। बुरे कर्मों का 100% दंड हमें प्राप्त होगा। इसलिए कल की मुरली के आधार पर ये बात हम सबको सीखनी है कि हमारा सफल कहाँ तक, कितने तक होता है। अब बिजनेस में भी हम करते हैं, प्रॉफिट और लॉस साल के आखिर में निकालते हैं, तो सारी जिंदगी के आखिर में हमें ये तो निकालना पड़ेगा ना। क्या मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी तेरे, या दर्पण में कितना पाप किया कितना पुण्य किया, गीत में भी हम गाते रहते हैं, मुरली में भी सुनते हैं। तो ये तो कल की मुरली का एक पॉइंट हमको आपके सबके साथ चर्चा करना था कि अभी से हम सेवा, सेवा से आगे सफलता, और सफलता के आगे से जमा कितना किया उसके कॉन्शियस बने, और कहीं ऐसा न हो जाए कि हमारा नेगेटिव बैलेंस बढ़ता जाए। बाकी रही बात विनाश की बातें, कल बाबा ने विनाश के बारे में भी बहुत कुछ कहा हुआ है। और कई बहन भाई हमको आकर के पूछते हैं, क्योंकि पहले हमने विनाश के बारे में, अभी हम संगम युग के बारे में आर्टिकल हर 11 अमृत में लिखते हैं, उसके पहले पवित्र धन और उसके पहले सतयुग, और उसके बारे में मैं लिखता था। इसलिए बहनों ने मेरे पर विनाश के बारे में भी कहा हुआ है कि जैसे कल बाबा ने भी कहा ना, बाबा ने कहा कि बच्चे पूछते रहते हैं कि कितना समय में विनाश होगा। बाबा आप टाइम तो बताओ, हाँ कितना वर्ष लगेगा, थोड़ा सा वर्ष तो बताओ, 10 वर्ष लगेगा, 20 वर्ष लगेगा, कितना वर्ष लगेगा, इतना तो बताओ। ऐसे कल बाबा ने कहा कि बच्चे ऐसे पूछते भी हैं। हमारे पास भी कई बच्चे, बाबा के बच्चे आते हैं, और हमने अनुभव किया हुआ है कि हम लोग हमारे दैवी परिवार में जितना विनाश की विनाशकता जो है ना, भयानकता जो है ना, उसके बारे में कॉन्शियस नहीं है। विनाश की विनाशकता जो है, भयानकता है, उसके बारे में कॉन्शियस नहीं है। और इसके कारण बाबा की ये विनाश की बात जो है हम बहुत लाइटली ले रहे हैं। जैसे हम सब जानते हैं हम सबका शरीर छूटने वाला है, ये तो सब जानते हैं ना। हम सब मैन, वी आर ऑल मॉर्टल्स, अमर तो कोई नहीं है। परंतु जिंदगी कैसे व्यतीत करते हैं, जैसे कि हम अमर है उसी प्रकार से ही, उसी भावना के ही आधार पर हम कारोबार करते ही रहते हैं। उसी प्रकार से विनाश होगा नहीं होगा क्या है। हमारे बहन भाई, कई बहन भाई, उसके बारे में जितनी चिंता करनी चाहिए, उसकी भयानकता के बारे में, उसकी वास्तविकता के बारे में चिंतित नहीं है। और कई बाबा बताते नहीं है ना, तो एक भाई ने तो मुझे कहा, वो तो बाबा बता देंगे, बाबा के बाद क्या ताकत है, विनाश कैसे कर सकता है बाबा। अरे इतनी सारी दुनिया का विनाश करना, परिवर्तन करना कोई मासी का घर है। ऐसे कई बार कई बहन भाई बाबा की शक्ति के बारे में, प्रकृति की शक्ति के बारे में, विनाश की भयानकता के बारे में भी ऐसे ही लाइटली, हाँ, व्यंग भाव में, हास्य उत्पन्न करने वाले भाव के आधार पर बोलते रहते हैं। परंतु अपना ज्ञान का फाउंडेशन पहला ही साक्षात्कार ब्रह्मा बाबा ने किया।
निराली शान है, दिल तख्त पर हमें रख लिया, खुद से ऊंचा मान देकर नाम दिल पर लिख लिया। ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी। जिंदगी जीने की हमको एक नई तदबीर दी, आपने बाबा हमें।
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Friday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And then, as I had announced yesterday, is Double Foreigners Madhuban online program. So we'll connect through Madhuban classes. So it will be also from 8:30 to 9:30. So it's Friday, October 13th. Our natural love for God. It's gonna be from by Sudesh Didi. So we will also connect through Vyakti Parivar. So if you would like to join, you are welcome to join. And then evening, 6 o'clock, but we will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, Avyakti Journey Chit Chat, and Avik Murli. Right, so now let's do Avik Murli. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avik Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 5th of October, 1971. Signs to become complete, 16 celestial degrees. So this is the clarification of the aim of becoming 16 celestial degrees. You should check whether you have the art of seeing everything. In your words, is there the art of speaking? It is said, the talents of so and so have completely finished. So talents are something good. talents being finished means that the power of attracting or the speciality of your action has finished. So check whether your every action is like an art or not. When a con artist performs, for that length of time, every action is seen as an art. How he moves, how he picks everything up is noted by everyone as an art. So this confluent sage is for especially demonstrating the art of performing actions. Always experience yourself to be on a stage. You have to become 16 celestial degrees complete in this way. The virtues of those whose every action is seen as an art are remembered. In other words, this is known as every act being a divine activity. Seeing this form of art, others are inspired, and their actions too become serviceable. When some have an art that becomes a means for their earning, in this way, the actions of those who perform every action as an art earns them a timeless income and attracts others. If every action is performed as an art, they become like a magnet. Nowadays, many people, while moving along a road, show one or other of their talents, and everyone gathers around. So, as this is an elevated art, would others not be attracted? You have to check yourself to this extent. Everyone pays a lot of attention to every act of elevated souls. Because their every action is an art. This is why their art of every act is worshipped in the temples. In the big temples, there will be different views of their way of sitting, their way of sleeping, their way of eating and bathing. There are a few temples where you can receive a glimpse of their every act. What is the reason for this? They performed every act as an art, and their memorial, therefore, continues. Why was there the interest to observe every act of Sakar Baba? Even though you lived with Baba for so many years, you saw Baba, you knew Baba, and you understood Baba, yet your remained interested in observing Baba again and again. Why was that? You did not wish to miss even one of Baba's action. When a magician shows his talents, you feel that if you miss even one thing, you would have missed a lot, because his every act is an art. In the same way, you had the desire to see how Baba slept. There was an art even in Baba's sleeping. Every action was an art. This is known as 16 celestial degrees complete. Acha, have you created such a stage? Your aim is to reach this stage, is it not? By having this aim, you will have to imbibe those qualifications. If every act is performed as an art, then by becoming 16 celestial degrees complete, there will automatically be the dharana of being complete with all virtues. Acha, Om Shanti. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Faith and spiritual intoxication. Father Brahma, on the basis of his faith and spiritual intoxication, came to know his fixed destiny and used everything of his in a worthwhile way in a second. He didn't keep anything for himself, but used everything in a worthwhile way. And you saw the practical proof of that until his last day, through his body, he did the service of writing letters, and through his mouth he spoke elevated versions. Even on the last day, he used his time, thoughts, and body in a worthwhile way. So the meaning of using in a worthwhile way is to use it in an elevated way. Those who use everything in a worthwhile way in this way are definitely successful.
हर खजाने को सफल कर सफलता मूरत बनो। निश्चय और रूहानी नशा जैसे ब्रह्मा बाप ने निश्चय के आधार पर, रूहानी नशे के आधार पर निश्चित भावी के ज्ञाता बन सेकंड में सब कुछ सफल कर दिया, अपने लिए नहीं रखा, सफल किया, जिसका प्रत्यक्ष सबूत देखा कि अंतिम दिन तक तन से पत्र व्यवहार द्वारा सेवा की, मुख से महावाक्य उच्चारण किए। अंतिम दिन भी समय संकल्प शरीर को सफल किया। तो सफल करने का अर्थ ही है श्रेष्ठ तरफ लगाना। ऐसे जो सफल करते हैं उन्हें सफलता स्वतः प्राप्त होती है।